While conducting research, it is essential to cover all important aspects of the subject to gain a well-studied insight into the subject at hand. This Buzzle article attempts to answer how one can write a good research methodology. Research is conducted for the purpose of discovering, interpreting, enhancing, developing standards to systematize measurements, and furthering advancement of knowledge. Methodology is the rationale behind the collection of concepts, ideas, theories, and assumptions. Combined, a good research methodology is a technique of collecting data systematically. In this following Buzzle article, we will provide the readers with certain tips that they can use for going about the process of writing a good research methodology. Steps to writing. Introduction and introduction of the research subject, the main problem it attempts to solve, and the objectives of researching the particular subject should be mentioned in the introduction. A clear introduction is essential not only to hold the reader's attention, but to give the reader a brief preview of what is to come. Main body. The main body contains the content relating to the introduction. These include reviews, opinions, and references that relate to the main research subject, either defining, explaining, justifying or defying the theory. This section will also consist of your findings and the reasons for their validation. The subject matter explanation can be described through content, images, graphs, etc. The basic review in an elaborated form is what forms the main body of the research. Research method. The authenticity and cogency of the research depends upon the validity of the research data, the reliability of measures taken to amass the data, as well as the time taken to conduct the analysis. Hence, it is imperative to provide the reader with details of data collection and generation, analysis method of the problems, as well as their solutions, and/or effects of the research data. Comparative discussion. Present interpretation of the results, and provide comparative analysis with results of previous research methods used to obtain the data. This will allow the reader to have a diversified view of the subject, and a better understanding of validating your research. Conclusion. The conclusion should answer the most basic question about the research subject and the question it posed: whether the problem has been solved, whether the stated objectives have been met, and if the applied methodology was successful in the correct analysis of the research. A note on the shortcomings of the research, or the methodology in research, will help future researchers to analyze and perfect future researches. Types. Quantitative research methodology. Quantitative research is the systematic scientific investigation used to measure the feelings and thoughts of people, and actions of the way and why things are done. Everything that is measurable can be used to gather quantitative data. This method of research is used in analysis of natural sciences and social sciences subjects. The quantitative concept can be applied to physics, biology, sociology, and journalism. Structured questionnaires and interviews, one-on-one, and telephonic data gathering are some of the common ways of collection data for quantitative research. Qualitative research methodology. Qualitative research is used to gain an in-depth insight into matters that affect human behavior. It is a study that reflects more on the why and how of decision-making, by studying people's culture, value system, attitude, behavior, concern, motivation, aspiration, etc. Qualitative research is multifocal in its reasoning, exploring, questioning, and answering. Hence, it is extremely useful in market research, constructing business decisions and policies, enhancing communication, and facilitating research. Unlike quantitative data collection, methods of qualitative research is based on unstructured interviews and recordings, and feedback. Evaluative research methodology usually uses standard social research methods, in terms of service quality assessment, process evaluation, and standards for evaluative purposes. The main purpose served by evaluative research is to provide useful feedback for decision-making. Most researches fail because they contain information that is irrelevant or because they do not answer what they set out to. At the end of every stage, if one checks for accomplishments, and feels that they are inching closer towards solving the problem or understanding the subject highlighted in their research, then that is a successful methodology in the making. A good research methodology demands patience, persistence, insight, understanding, curiosity, and perseverance.